What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. This is actually going to be my first video, and I just wanted to tell you guys about this channel and what it's going to be like, and just about what the content's going to be like, even in general, or what's going to be happening on this channel. So, my name's Cade Radford. I'm a boy in Iowa, and I love to trap and hunt and fish. I just love this kind of stuff, and it's one of the only things I do. And I look at it every single day. I learn about it. I look at books about it. And it's just like my favorite thing to do. Go out on the weekends with my dad and go catch a big walleye, or go try to shoot a deer or a turkey. It's just really fun. And that's what some of this content's going to be like. I got a couple cool things that I'm going to be doing pretty soon on this channel. I think I'm going to try to just do some kind of cool stuff. And yeah, so I thought for a good first video, I would show you my favorite, like, top 2 fishing lures that I would throw any day. So my first lure is actually going to be a Mini Mite jig in a tube. Now these are really cool lures. These I think I buy them at my local bait store for about $1.50. These things are really cool. These are a little tiny jig. They're called the Mini Mite jig in a tube. They are by a brand called Cubby. And these things catch everything, almost everything. They're such a cool little lure. They're really handy. They're in a little tube, so you can throw them in your pocket, and they're really easy to use. There's a couple downs about this lure, though. I have found it sometimes where in the little eyelet in the bait where you put your line through, they constantly have paint. So you're usually bringing a little needle or a little bit of smaller hook on there, or a smaller hook to bring with you when you're fishing. These lures are really cool, and you'll catch a ton of fish. I've caught sunfish, bluegill, bass. So yeah, anything like that. These things are really cool. Now I'm going to show you my 2 primary colors that I would use all the time. So this is actually my first one. This is a little chartreuse. It got a little chartreuse jig head, and it's got a little tiny translucent blue body. These are little tiny paddle tail jigs also, so they make a lot of good vibration in the water. And when you're jigging them off the bottom, they will constantly do a sink. The head will sink first, and the body will pop up. So it acts like almost like a little stick bait hitting the bottom and coming back up. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, that's one of my favorite colors. Now, what this is when I like this color in clear water, because while you're fishing, the far away, all the fish will see is that little head, because this will be clear in the water, so they don't see it. And I swear to you, I've tried it before, and you hardly see that. You maybe will see an outline, and that's just from when you have when you're real close to the bank, jigging your bait down there. So yeah, this is a really cool bait that I like to use. This is a good color of it. And then for my altogether one, let me find it here. Let me find it. Oh, here it is. This is a little pink jig head, and this one's a little white body. And this is a really good color because it just is, really. I don't know why. You can catch fish in murky water, clear water, just anything with this little color. This one is a really good color. Yeah, this is my favorite color. Whenever I go to that bait store, these are always picked out. First color you never see. Every other color is there except this one. This is my favorite one to do or use. I think I have a bunch of these. I think I might have 3 or 4 just these ones. So yeah, I love these ones. And a lot of off-brand, or you can find these off-brand. They still work, but they don't work as well as just the regular brand ones. So yeah, these things cost about $1.50. Really cheap bait to use. They work really well. That's a plus. And don't think that you need to go use the most expensive fishing tackle and go use that kind of stuff. I use pretty cheap fishing tackle. I think I got a $30 or $40 rod, and you don't need expensive stuff. It's not a big deal. Now, the one thing I do think you need to fish these is a pretty good reel, because you're going to need to cast these, and you're also going to need some pretty light line. So you're going to need a really smooth reel to fish these, and yeah, that's about it. You don't need an expensive rod or anything like that. Just a nice, good, lightweight reel and nice little pole, and you'll be good for fishing that lure. So now my next lure. This is a little bit of a different style lure. This does not deal with jigs. This does not deal with soft plastics. This is actually a little tiny crankbait. Now you can see I like to use smaller lures, and these things, smaller lures are just work better, I think, in my case. Now I like to catch, honestly, I kind of like every once in a while to catch smaller fish more. But there are times though when you want to catch bigger fish. But these are more my panfish and lures, and for just a little bit smaller fish that will bite this kind of stuff. So this is the little crankbait I got. This is a Yo-Zuri snap bean, little tiny crankbait, little square bill. These things are really cool. They got a nice little sharp treble hook on the back, and yeah, these things have really good action in the water. They have a really nice walk, and they also sink too, which is really nice. So you'll catch a lot of fish when this is sinking down. I've had bites right when this hits the top of the water. The fish are so aggressive at this thing. So how I like to work this lure is I like to just have a nice slow reel in with it and speed it up, and then just stop it completely, and then just reel it slow and speed it up. That's what I like to do. It makes the lure work really well. And yeah, so this is a little perch color. I think you can also buy these lures $5 or $6 at Bass Pro Shops, and they're a little bit more of an expensive option, but there's a lot of off-brands that will work similar. Now this is the one lure that I say you might not get. If you get a little bit, like if you get the creme kind, I've gotten them before, and they do not work nearly as good as this Yo-Zuri brand style. These things work really good, and yeah, I like these. They have a better walk, and what I've seen with the creme lures is they will just have an awkward spin motion to them. If you're reeling them up faster, they'll get on the top of the water, and they'll just go really fast, and they'll spin around, which is not always the best. So yeah, that is another one of my favorite lures. So that's going to be about it, guys, for this video. Thank you guys for watching. More content to come. Hit the subscribe button and then the like button. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.